Welcome to PJ Live with your hosts, Laurie and Andrea. PJ Live is a fun, fast-paced weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. Tune in for highlights from all of the articles, blogs, vlogs, and podcasts from the week. Then grab your favorite snack or beverage and peruse PromoJournal.com for the content that interests you. But first, here's Laurie and Andrea.
Welcome to PJ Live, a weekly recap of PromoJournal's content. I'm Laurie.
And I'm Joel.
And he is the special guest host this week.
It's a throwback host.
It is a throwback host. It's our 25th year.
It is. It's unbelievable.
It's very unbelievable.
You told me that. We weren't even keeping track of it. And wow, time has really flown.
It just snuck up on us.
It's crazy.
Because time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. Well, this is true. Yes, and working hard. Absolutely.
It does.
Yep. It's been a fun 25 years for sure. What a long, strange trip it's been for sure.
It's like a long, strange.
I've enjoyed it though, and I'm glad to be here. You know, it's unbelievable to have a company that's existed for 25 years. That's I look at that as a great accomplishment. So.
It is. And we would be remiss if we did not put a little shout out there to Dick Reuter, who started the company with you 25 years ago.
Yeah, I think me and Dick talked when we were at Sagney show. It was either Sagney or Las Vegas. We went. No, I think it was Las Vegas. We went out to dinner, and he had mentioned about doing something with me and my father. We were at dinner with my mother and my father. My father kind of looked at him and said, I worked for my father at that time too. So, but yeah, we did it. We got here.
You did,
and hopefully we got 25 more.
Well,
25 more.
I will be sitting at a beach somewhere.
Me too.
But
not going to be here.
We have some.
Hallie
Moore, where are you?
So we'll see.
Yes, we will see. All right. So we got a lot to get through today. We did mention, since we already mentioned that we are celebrating our 25th, I figure we'll tackle a couple of things quickly. One is a special thank you. We have 6 customers who have been with us since the very beginning. And those are Bay State, Warwick, ProRose, Leprechaun, Howe, and Pentel. So a huge shout out to them.
Yep.
Thank you so much for trusting in us and working with us for all these years. It's been amazing.
Can't tell you how much we appreciate those companies, and hopefully goes to show you that marketing with Promo Corner and being on PromoJournal can actually help you survive in this industry for as long as they have, although they've obviously were here for years and years prior to Promo Corner. But
they trusted in us. And
we have great customers, and we're in great company with them. So very lucky to have them.
Yes,
So
big thank you to them. And then just so our viewers know, we have a lot of fun things going on the next couple of weeks. So we've had some fun social posts, some throwback posts this week. Next week, we're going to be doing 1999 trivia.
Oh no.
So
prepare to feel old.
Yes, prepare to feel old.
Yeah.
And we'll put all the things out on social for you next week with instructions. But I want to give a shout out to Media Tree. They are helping us sponsor this trivia giveaway, and we are going to have $25 Media Tree digital gift cards that we will be giving to our winners on a daily basis.
Basically cash. Can't go wrong with cash.
No. So
always a good promo.
Media Tree. Hold on here a second. Let me pull up their logo. There you go. So Media Tree Rewards has 200 preferred retailers, and it's restaurant, services, shops, and your rewards can be fully branded.
Yep.
And they have physical cards or digital codes. And
fantastic.
It's amazing. So the recipients get to pick what they want.
Even better.
Isn't that awesome?
You got promo what you want.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing. I remember Media Tree coming into the industry a long time ago.
So a big thank you to them. This is going to be a lot of fun. So be on the lookout next week for some fun trivia stuff. And the week after that, we're going to have a scavenger hunt.
Oh, well, that should be interesting.
Should be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
A scavenger hunt.
A scavenger hunt.
I will say on some of the throwback things that you've been doing, one of the funnest things is to look at the website and see how that's changed over the years. It's quite amazing how we've developed.
Well,
technology has developed over that time.
You know what else is amazing?
What's that?
How you've developed. So we have a little video clip.
Oh no.
Years ago, we had a show called The Industry Show.
Oh.
It was hosted by Amy DeLuca, and they would highlight products and suppliers and things that were going on in the industry.
Yep.
I do think we were a little bit ahead of the curve. Not everybody was really into video at that point.
No, not at all.
And so we pulled out a little snippet from the archives, and
Awesome.
I'm going to share this.
Let's see
Hold
it.
on
Oh
here.
boy.
Hold on here. All right. We won't play the whole.
Hi, I'm Amy DeLuca. Welcome to the Industry Show. Glad you could join us today.
Glad to be here, Amy.
Joel, what are you doing here? We're right in the middle of filming the Industry Show.
Things have changed out there.
Out there?
Yeah, the page where our viewers watch our show, we have a brand new format that makes getting and sharing the information on the products you showcase a lot easier.
Joel, what have you gone and done now?
Oh, Amy, nothing bad. It's all good. With our new format, we're able to deliver a completely client-safe video while providing our valued distributors with the information they need to get pricing, place orders, and share the wonderful shows with their clients.
Well, it sounds good, so what's different?
Well, we've added some buttons to retrieve supplier contact info, order samples, view websites, and even clip the show to showcase just a single product. We automatically update those buttons throughout the show, and sliding the progress bar back and forth will always redisplay the information for them.
Wait a second. So distributors don't have to hunt down suppliers using their ASI numbers anymore?
Nope, it's all displayed right here for them. They just have to click on the buttons. In fact, we even pause the video for them so they can complete the task and not miss a second on the show.
So they won't miss me.
No, Amy, not a second. And if they like, they can turn on our website display feature by clicking yes over there, and we will coordinate the show with the product's webpage.
Can they still share these videos with their customers?
Absolutely. We have included buttons over there to add the show to social networks, email.
All right.
I love Amy. She was the best, wasn't she?
Amy was the best. That was priceless.
I enjoyed that show. That was fun
Look
to
at you
do.
hijacked her show, and now you're hijacking my show.
I am. It would have been even better if I was wearing that exact shirt. I'm close. But.
You're close. So we picked out our outfit special today for this show.
Well, you picked out my shirt, but unfortunately it was a little big. So I went with something a little bit more snug.
Well, you do have
do have
the
the
vintage
throwback. I do have the throwback.
So my shirt actually
Yeah.
came from Rivers End. Remember Rivers End?
I do.
And they've been out of the industry for a long time.
Not that long, is it?
Yes, it's been a while.
I like Rivers End.
I did too.
We did a lot of business with
So
Rivers End too.
I pulled this out of my closet and put it on special for today.
It's so much fun.
It is fun. All right, so let's get down to business.
Okay.
I got promo. Do you have any promo?
I do. I participated in a golf tournament for an engineering firm that put on a golf tournament for construction industry. And I got this beautiful Yeti,
Nice.
which is really nice. I mean, that's some good promo right there.
That's fancy.
I got these awesome sunglasses as well.
Wow.
Sponsored by Tito's. Got those.
You.
And I got myself a koozie for the thin cans.
Oh, I do like the thin can koozies.
So I got some great promo.
Look at that.
Yes, I really made out. They did a good job. I mean, when you get a Yeti,
That's good.
that's pretty good promo right there.
You should put your sunglasses inside your koozie so they don't scratch.
Yes, ma'am. Oops.
All right. Well, I didn't have
I
any
got promo. You don't have any promo?
I don't have any promo this week, but that's
Poor
really
you.
good. I couldn't have matched that, I don't think.
No, that was the best promo.
All right.
Absolutely.
And then up next, we had the Monday Minute with Kirby Hasseman. And Kirby said, winners lose more than losers lose.
I like what he was saying. I'm a little confused on the winners lose part.
Oh, no.
Can you
Well,
gonna
I
explain
think I
it to me?
understood it.
Well, I understand. Like, I like the idea that you can't be afraid of losing, because during those losing moments, you're actually learning a lot.
Right.
And if you continue on your path, further losses continue to provide you with more education. You learn more, you develop more. And so, yes, I get that part, but I was a little confused on it.
So what were you confused
The
by?
winners lose more than the losers lose.
Well, you have to lose to be in order to win,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I like the message. The overall theme was don't be afraid to lose.
Yes.
Because you're going to develop, you're going to learn.
Yes.
There's a lot of
Important message there.
absolutely. Yep.
And are
I
you
like that
ever
part.
afraid of losing?
Not necessarily. Well, I hate to lose competitively.
Yeah.
I'm very competitive. I
you're
don't
not
like
afraid
losing.
to.
No,
You
because
don't like to.
no, because I want to win, and so you have to compete to win.
Yes, you
No.
do. That
But I
sounds
love-
like a whole nother Monday Minute.
I love Kirby.
You have to compete to win. All right. And then up next, we have the picks of the week, and the theme this week
Yep.
was products that protect.
Yep.
I loved the picks because they were kind of all over the map.
They were.
So let me bring up the first one. Hold on here. All right. Products that protect. Ooh, I'm scrolling like crazy. Hold on. Don't mind my arm. All right. We've got so much stuff loaded for this week.
Laurie is the only person that I know that actually uses the touch screen on her laptop.
I do.
But then she ends up touching everybody else's laptop thinking that they have a touch screen.
And
So
they
it's
don't.
kind of funny.
I know.
Don't ever look at her screen like in a glare. Of
No,
joy.
it's fingerprints everywhere. Okay.
Yes,
Let's
sorry.
stay focused.
Yep.
Right. Thanks for the week. First up is a pick by Maybe Red, and it is the Roadside Rescue Kit from Starline. I love this.
It's a must have. You just throw that in the back and you feel like you're kind of protected.
It's got that neon vest in there with like the reflective
Yep.
stuff. It has gloves, a flashlight, and it all comes in a nice dry bag. So it's easy to store. And look at that imprint area.
Beautiful.
I
And
love
great
it.
imprint.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
And the dry bag is a nice feature. All
And
right.
that just sits in your car. And you have that.
Yes.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Hopefully you
Hopefully
don't
you
need
don't
it.
Jinx.
Yep.
Okay. And then up next, Brooke Bissell from Imprint Engine had the self-defense keychain. This thing scared me. Look at this.
I like this.
You like this?
Well, this is a good idea. I mean,
That could do some damage.
it could.
Yeah. It's a good self-defense item.
It is a good self-defense. It gives you a little bit of confidence.
It's from
when you're by
Lincoln
yourself.
Line. It's solid aluminum.
Yep.
And it's considered a short-range weapon.
A short-range weapon.
Yeah. I guess you have to be
Interesting.
close.
Ow.
But
Yep. No, that I like the safety aspect of that for sure.
yes, I do too.
Hmm.
Definitely wouldn't want to mess with somebody. All right. And then the last pick is from Dennis Oglesby. And Dennis picked the Privacy 4-pack with RFID card. And this is from C Slide. And I was like, at first I was like, this is interesting. Like they're all just really different kind of forms of safety.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love that these
Yeah,
are-
sometimes we do the picks of the week and they're very similar. I
Yes.
mean, some product categories make it that way. But
Yes. So
these were good ideas.
products that protect, and
Yep.
they're all over the place. So this one comes with a webcam cover, a 3.5 microphone blocker, and a USB data blocker, along with the RFID data blocking card.
Yep.
So this will protect you for all of your
Yeah, it's great.
cyber stuff.
And for distributors who want to share that too, if you share that on social media with there's little social icons underneath it, you share that, that's come up with a client safe view of that. So you can get a sort of a client safe view of the products picks of the week.
Yes.
So that's nice.
So
to
go
have as
over to
well.
PromoJournal.com, click on Picks of the Week,
Yep,
and
definitely
you'll
check
see
those
all of those social icons.
And there's so many other ideas if you go back into the archives right underneath that.
Yes. And I always like to remind people, we remove everything that you don't want your customer seeing.
Yep.
So it just magically will disappear. for
We
you.
know what client safe means.
We do. All right. Next up, Promo Day.
Yep.
Our sponsor this week was Lincoln Line, and Brandon had 5 videos featuring 5 different products
Yep.
from Lincoln Line. And their products, I love it because they're always like so eclectic and different.
They were also different.
Yeah.
It was really neat collection of product from them.
the
that kinda give
bubble
you the idea.
popping clip.
Yeah.
So those are really addictive.
Well, I like that idea because it's like the bubble popping packing material.
Yes.
But you never run out.
Right.
Like you can't pop them all. It's just
Mhm. Yep.
infinite.
And every time I see a Moscow Mule mug, I wish I liked them because I really love the mugs.
I do find like with things like that, if you just keep drinking them,
Maybe I
eventually
will
you
like it.
develop
All right. Maybe
Likeness
all
towards them.
Maybe I'll keep trying.
gotta
So-
have more Moscow mules.
Maybe. All right. So you can go over to PromoJournal.com, click
Yep.
on Promo or Day, and you can check out all 5 videos that feature products from Lincoln Line.
And Brandon's so good at that.
He's
You
very-
could share those as well. Those are great to keep on your social media and whatnot,
Yes.
for sure.
All right. Building You with Kat Hinckley.
Yes.
You are not owed anything.
Oh, I love it.
I figured you would. I was like, Joel is gonna love this message.
Yeah, absolutely. You aren't, and you have to take responsibility for yourself. You'll never grow if it's everybody else's fault. You'll be stuck in neutral for your entire life. It's super important.
Well, and I
recognize that.
I think there are so many people out there that just take on a victim mentality and then they get stuck in it.
Well, it seems easy, you know, it's like, well, this wasn't my fault. And
Yeah.
it, you know, I understand you're trying to make yourself, you know, feel okay, but it's okay to fail. If we go back to Kirby, you know, it's not, you're learning, you're getting more. So yes,
And
I love that message.
And she did say success requires your participation.
Yep.
So if you want to succeed, you got to roll up your sleeves and do the work.
Absolutely.
So, good
Yep.
message,
She's great.
Pat.
Yeah.
I
Good
love
message.
the energy.
Love that one.
All right. And then we had Delivering Marketing Joy this week with Kirby Hausman.
Yep.
And he sat down with Kara Keister from Social Good Promotions. And they just had this wonderful conversation. Kara is the owner of Social Good and their Promise Keeper. And she had worked with Roger Burnett on that. And then Roger retired a little bit faster than I think she was expecting.
Yeah.
She kind
It sounded that way.
Yes, it did sound that way. So it was great. I liked that, you know, she really talks about their mission and their values and vetting their suppliers
Yep.
and working with people
Yep.
so they can tell a story with the products.
Yeah. And I like being able to sort of identify your company in some sort of way. And obviously she's doing a great job of doing that. So it sort of gives you an idea of who the company is behind that.
Yeah.
And what their focus is. And I do like her title too. I mean, you've got your CFO title for Chief Fun Officer. You know, I like that idea of sort of having these pseudo titles
Yes.
too.
And
But-
Promise Keeper,
Yep.
that's an
Yeah,
impressive title.
It's actually similar to what, you know, having a brand behind your company, you know, it's sort
Yeah.
of a brand behind who you are and your position.
Yeah,
So
and she does
really
do
like
such a
that.
great job
Yep.
bringing that all together. So great interview. If you haven't listened to it, you can go over and listen to the whole thing.
Yep.
And then we had another episode of Selling Seven Figures
Yep.
drop, and Kevin Mullaney hosts that, and he is joined by 4 amazing distributors who share their sales secrets and tactics, and they're really just trying to help give some information to people in the industry who are trying to grow their sales. So this month's episode is about trends or tried and true.
Yep.
So they talk about what they kind of target.
Yep. I love that. Yeah, I love that. And anybody who is new in this industry can't recommend that series enough. It's just, these are people that are doing quite well in the industry, have done quite well in the industry, and have so much knowledge
And are sharing it.
to give. You know, one of the things that I think it was Dave talked about going to trade shows, and I think, you know, to find what's new and to see what's going. I think that that's so important in this industry, is that, you know, being back at trade shows and seeing the product, it's the best way to learn kind of what's new out there and what's trending and seeing that.
I agree.
Yep.
All right. And then Designer Patch, our very own Jessica Onions, was out with a new episode.
Yep.
And this was an essential guide to file types. And I just thank God every day for Jess, because this stuff makes my head spin.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of like a cheat sheet. So it's all about choosing the right format, digital versus print, understanding vector and raster and animated files. And I was reading it all and I was just like, yes, thank you for Jess. Because
I like that.
then I don't have to really focus so much on it. But the one thing that I felt really good about was like the 72 DPI versus the 300 DPI.
Yes.
I know the difference there. And 72 is great for web, but you need that 300.
Any graphic artist will tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of problems along that area. But yeah, that's a great article. It's a great series for her. That particular article, it would be great to share with your customer service people, especially new customer service people, just so that they can best understand it, and understanding what the limitations are of each one of those file formats. Because we see it all in this industry, you know, from people drawing their design on a napkin to submitting animated GIFs for artwork and whatnot. So it's good to have that information and kind of understand that better.
Yeah. And
For sure. She does a great job.
She did do a great job really breaking it down. And she talks about vector art too, because very often people say, I need a vector file.
Yeah.
And people think they're sending vector files, but it's really not vector.
It's true. And the one thing I will say is that on some of these JPEGs and like some of the TIFFs too, Adobe Illustrator does have a good outline tool. So sometimes when you do have a JPEG, there is a feature in Illustrator where you can select that JPEG and it'll actually try to recreate a vector graphic on top of that. So that's it's one way to sort of get there. It's not the best, but
she did say something in capital letters about something that was not vector. So I
yes,
can't recall it off the top of my head, but yeah.
yeah.
She might be cringing right now. I don't know.
I don't think so. No, Adobe Illustrator has a thing, and you outline the graphic, and it'll actually create vector artwork around that. Again, it's not always perfect, especially if the artwork is low resolution or really small. But there are options.
Go read Jess's article.
Go read Jess's articles and learn.
Yeah,
learn your file formats, please.
Please, we beg of you. All right.
Absolutely.
And then we had, how far did the apple fall?
Yep.
This one, I was shocked at this one. So this week, so for people who are not familiar, How Far Did the Apple Fall is a weekly series that drops, and we have duos in the industry, parent-child duos, and we put questions out to them and we ask them their opinions. And it's fun to see how the parent and children respond.
Yep.
But
see how far the apple falls.
See how far that apple fell from the tree. This week, the question was, what was the worst promotional product of all time?
I don't like this question. There is no worst promotional product of all time. I applaud anyone that develops a product and puts it out there. Whether it's successful or fails, I don't care. There is no worst promotional. That would have been my answer. We should have had Hallie. Hallie, what's the worst promotional product? She's not.
No. So
what
some
was
of
yours?
the ones that came up were the hand clapper came up as one of the answers, and I was like, yeah, I like the hand clapper. It's annoying.
That was the problem. I liked it all.
Another one that came up that I was like flabbergasted over was Barry Burger, you're crazy.
Mini sewing kit.
Yes. I love the mini.
I read that and I was like, Laurie's not gonna like this.
No, but I will say, in Barry's defense, maybe he is talking about the mini sewing kit where you have to thread those.
Yes, you got to get the one where they're already threaded.
Yes, the pre-threaded needles. That's a game changer. So Barry, you might just have to check what kind of sewing kit.
I think he had a bad experience with the sewing kit order.
He did too.
That's my guess.
Because I love those little
something
suckers.
went south.
All right, and then another one was the spinning fan that has the light up message on it. So they're fun to read. So you'll have.
I'm glad it wasn't mine because I would have said none.
None.
There are
no bad ones.
Great.
All right, and I think that did it for the week.
That's it.
That's it.
We went over it all.
I think we covered it all. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, that was a lot.
It was a fun week.
It was a fun week.
It's fun looking back 25 years.
It is fun looking back 25.
We looked at that one site and it had virtual trade show. I don't even remember what year that was. Way before our time.
Way before.
I think part of our problem is we develop things before we were too soon.
We were too soon.
Yeah.
That's like we used to do TikTok Tuesdays. Nobody was on TikTok.
No.
Now everybody's on TikTok.
See,
we're too cutting edge.
We're ahead of ourselves.
You're like,
you go slow down.
We're going to slow the roll.
Maybe they're all just following.
Who knows? All right.
It's been fun.
Thank you so much for joining.
You're welcome. Is Andrea back next week?
She is back next week. She'll probably be on time.
I thought it was 4. It's 3, I guess.
Well, whatever. Oh, good.
What do I know?
I'm glad you showed up.
I'm here.
All right. We will see you back here next Thursday, and Andrea will be back.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.